Welcome to Unit 8, everyone. This mini lesson is going to focus on the Unit 8 individual project. So from your course homepage, scroll down until you see the Unit 8 assignments. You'll see the Unit 8 individual project assignment details, and then you'll see a link that says click here when you are ready to submit. So let's go to the individual project assignment details. Click there. And you'll see that it's worth 70 points. You'll see the due date, and then you'll see a few links and some assignment details. So you definitely want to read through everything very carefully so that you understand what you're asked to do. And then you're going to use the links provided to begin your work. So the two most important links on this page are the click here to download your assignment. This is going to download your Excel template that you will save and then use to provide all of your work and answers and then to submit. And then you will also need to click here for the U.S. Climate Data website, which will provide the data you're going to use in your Excel file. So click here and it'll bring up the Unit 8 individual project Excel file. You will likely need to download that file to your computer and then save it under Math 125 as Unit 8 individual project with your name. And then the other website that you will click on is the U.S. Climate Data website, which will bring up this website here. And I'm just going to go through how you would find data for your particular city and state. So when you get into it, you're going to see something that looks like this on the homepage. If you click United States, you're going to see the map, and you can click on any city. So I've clicked on Nebraska, and then my city I'm going to choose is Omaha. So this gives me all the temperature data for Omaha, Nebraska for every month of the year. And I'm interested in the average high because when you look at your Excel file, you're asked to provide your city and your state. So I've got my name here. We're going to enter all the information in the blue cells. Then I enter the date. I enter the city I chose. And then notice that step 2 says list the average high temperatures for each month for your chosen city below. So I'm going to take this first row. This gives me January through June. And down here I get July through December. So there's the information I'm going to then just type into the blue boxes here from January through December. So I've got 12 average high temperatures listed. And then I'm done with the website, the Climate Data website, so I don't need that anymore. Everything else is going to come off of this Excel file. So once you enter your temperatures, you're going to go to step 3 and you're going to calculate measures of center. You're going to find the mean, median, mode, and range for your data above. And to make sure that you're getting partial credit and stepping through the process, we do ask that you show work in the blue spaces here on the right, and then your answers for those measures of center can be in the boxes on the left. So to find mean of a data set, we add all the values together and divide by the number of values we have. So all I do is I go up here and I add all 12 of these values together and I divide by 12. So I've shown that in the work there. And then this is actually the answer we get. 61.83 degrees is the mean, or the mean of Omaha, Nebraska temperatures throughout the year for the average high temperature, I should say. And then the median of a data set is the middle of the ranked data. So you have to take these 12 and you have to rank them from least to greatest. So I've done that here. And once you rank them, then the median is the very middle or middle values in your ranked data. Since we have 12, an even number of data, we're going to have 2 middle values. So with 12, I should have 5 below my 2 middle values and 5 be above my 2 middle values. That means that 64 and 65 are my 2 middle values in my data set. And then I can simply find the average of those two numbers, which is 64.5 degrees. The mode of a data set is the most commonly listed value in the data set. You do not always have a mode. So by using ranked data in the median, it really helps me to find my mode and my range quickly, because once data is ranked, it's easy for me to see that I don't have one value that's listed more than once. I don't have a value. Every value is unique in my particular set here. You may have a temperature that's listed in 2 different months, right? And that might be the most of any of your data values, and so that would be your mode. I don't have one, so I just simply list no mode. And then the range is the difference between the highest data value and the lowest. So here I just show I would have to take 87 and subtract 83, which gives me a range of 54 degrees. And then for step 4, you're asked to create an Excel graph of your data using either a bar graph or a line graph. So you have to use your data and you have to use Excel to create the chart. You cannot find a chart online. And it's actually pretty simple to do. Highlight all of your 12 values. So you just click on one cell and then drag it down so that they're all highlighted. Click on Insert near the top of the page, and then click on Recommended Charts or Recommended Graphs, depending on if you have a PC or a Mac. When I click on that, notice it gives me some recommended charts. And these are all examples of charts or line graphs. So I could just pick the first one if I wanted to. And then they ask you to just bring it down into the blue box. So I'm just clicking on it and dragging down. And then I would put it in the blue box. Notice this is basically what I already have here. All I did, so I'm going to delete that. I just clicked on it and deleted it. Notice here I could just click on that top piece and make my title a little bit nicer. I could format the x-axis or the y-axis. So there's different formatting you can do to make your graph look a little bit nicer. But all that is required is that you bring the graph down to the blue box and that you use a graph from Excel. And then the last 2 parts are just for you to analyze your data, to analyze the measures of center that you calculated, to discuss the shape of your graph, etc. So make sure you answer all the parts that are asked, and then save your file, and then you can go back to our course homepage, and under Unit 8 assignments, remember there's that link that says click here when you are ready to submit. So you go ahead and click that, submit your file, and you are ready to go. Let me know if you have any questions.